Hi, I'm Ashley Schimmelman, the Children's Librarian at San Marcos Public Library. And this video is intended for teachers to talk to you about using puppets in the classroom, which I think is a great idea for elementary and preschool age classrooms. So the first thing about using puppets is, why would you want to use puppets in the classroom? Because they are so engaging. Kids love them, kids love interacting with them, and they love watching them. So puppets can improve all kinds of lessons and make them more memorable. Engagement is the key, boredom is the enemy, and puppets are naturally engaging to kids. Now, the first tip that I want to give you, and the topic of today's video, is that you don't need a puppet stage to work with puppets in the classroom. In fact, I don't recommend it. In a classroom situation, you don't want to be going behind a big fancy puppet stage where you can't see your students anymore. So the techniques that I'm going to show you today are some ideas about using puppets in the classroom without a puppet stage. Now, the first tip that I have is just use the puppet without anything. Just put it on your arm and start going. And I want to introduce you to a puppet that I use in that way. That puppet is my friend Max. Max, come on up.
Oh, hi everybody.
This is my friend Max. Max is my mascot puppet. A mascot puppet is a puppet that you might have recurring with you, who appears at story times or at certain times during the day in your classroom. In this case, Max goes around to schools with me and visits kids at the schools.
Yeah, I'm a great helper. We do puppet shows. I help Miss Ashley with the puppets, and I help her tell stories, and I meet lots of kids. It's super fun, and we're a great team. You know, sometimes she says I'm her sidekick, but actually I kind of think she's my sidekick, right?
Now, you notice that when Max is talking, my lips are moving because I'm not a ventriloquist.
Yeah, I have noticed that before. That's kind of weird. Every time I talk, her lips move. It's like I can make her say stuff like, banana.
Yes, Max. He's always got a joke for the kids. Now, the thing is that the kids are not going to care that they can see my lips moving at the same time as his, because they are so focused on Max that they're not really paying attention to me.
Yeah, I've been told I'm very charismatic.
You are, and very furry. So the kids engage with Max because he has a personality that they are drawn to, because he's a fun puppet.
I am a handsome guy.
So the first tip is, make your puppet have a personality. Put the puppet on, play with it, come up with a voice, and if the puppet has a personality that the kids are interested in, they're going to focus on him and not on you as the puppeteer. And that's the moment that you have to engage them in the lesson, whatever it is, whether it's character development, whether it's a story, whether it's introducing a topic that you're going to be studying in the classroom. A puppet can be very helpful.
Yeah, we're pretty helpful guys.
All right, Max, I want to introduce them to somebody else next, okay?
Okay, bye everybody.
Now, the next thing that I want to show you is a little bit like a puppet stage, even though it doesn't look like a puppet stage. There are things that having a puppet stage helps you with. They can give an element of surprise because you can't see what's behind a puppet stage. And this box does the same thing. Now, I have a puppet in this box. Here's my magic box, and I have a friend in this box named Jack, and he comes out for the kids when we do a rhyme that goes like this. Knock, 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 here comes Jack. He's a little dog who goes quack, 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 quack. Ooh, Jack, I don't think that's right. No, dogs don't say quack. Now, the kids love this because there is, as I said, the element of the surprise. Until Jack comes out, they don't know what's in there, and they don't know what he's going to say. Meow, meow, moo. You can see the whole Jack skit that I do here on YouTube, but I also want to point out that Jack's box not only keeps him hidden from view until I'm ready for him to come out, but it also disguises the fact that my hand is controlling Jack, so it looks like he's moving independently. Now let me show you how this box works. It's actually just a cardboard box covered with fabric. The lid is hinged, and inside there's a hole in the bottom. I put Jack on my hand. I put Jack and my hand through the hole in the box. Then I close the lid, and he's safe and cozy inside until he's ready to come out. So that's an example of how you can use puppets with something that's not a stage but provides some of the same features. Now I've got one more thing to show you, which is a lap stage. And I use this for lots of stories. You can see some of them that I've posted here on YouTube as well. And this is great for when I'm wanting to bring a story to life, because I can make puppets from different stories using either the artwork from the picture book or clip art from the internet, or if you're good at drawing, you can draw your own puppets. Now these puppets are stick puppets. As you can see, it's just a bamboo skewer and a paper puppet. This guy is actually made from felt. Now these two puppets are inspired by a story by Leo Leone called Let's Make Rabbits. And there's a paper rabbit and there's a cloth rabbit. Now, later on in the story, we get a surprise because the rabbits go from being paper and cloth to being real rabbits. And that's a surprise that we can do once again because the puppets are hidden behind the stage. Now let me show you how this stage works. If I turn it around, you'll see that it's a wooden platform and a wooden frame and a cloth draped over it. So the cloth is mostly just decorative. Now this is really important. The wood has some holes drilled in the bottom here. And that means that when I use the stick puppets, particularly if I don't have enough hands for all of my characters, I can put them in the holes here and they stick up over the stage. So the holes support the stick puppets. And that is a stick puppet stage. Now stick puppets are great because they're very simple to make. They are so simple to use that kids can make them too. And you can bring lots of different stories to life with this simple technique. Of course, you could make this with cardboard and foam. You could make the stick puppets with popsicle sticks and paper. There are so many variations on this that can help you bring a story to life. So I hope that some of these ideas will help you in your classroom, and I hope that your kids have a lot of fun once you start introducing puppets into their learning.